Gut Lake Trail is the most popular trail at Grundy Provincial Park, and with good reason. You'll see the trail as it crosses wide, flat rocks and winds through forest beside the lake. We'll pass a pond and a marsh, and we'll look at some trees and plants that are common in this area. There was a lot of activity around this lake: swimming, paddling, fishing, hiking, and lots of cliff jumpers over in this area. The cliffs range from 1 meter to about 7 meters high, and the water is very deep. This hike has some typical trees from this region just south of the boreal forest. Here are 2 examples. One is kind of scraggly and the other somewhat filled out. One has 2 short, thick needles attached to the branch in a V. The other has soft, long, flexible needles that attach to the branch in groups of 5. Do you know what these trees are? A jack pine and an eastern white pine. Here's another typical northern tree. The needles attach individually all around the branch and are very small. The cones are also very small. This is a black spruce. Here's a plant that loves to grow on rocks like these. It's common juniper. I looked for juniper berries but couldn't find any. Common juniper is dioecious, which means that male and female cones grow on different plants. So maybe all these plants are male? We'll see some juniper berries a little later on. These plants grow by the water all through this park, and I think the leaves are so pretty. It is pickerel weed. These purple flowers come out in summer, and when they are pollinated, they'll develop into seeds. The seeds become heavy, which causes the stem to droop so the seeds are underwater. The seeds can then detach and travel underwater to new locations to start a new plant. After walking near the water for about 1 kilometer, the lake narrows and ends with a rocky stream through the forest. This is my favorite section of the hike. Just so beautiful. Just past this area are some large boulders left over from the last ice age. Aha! Here are some juniper berries. This must be a female shrub. These are not berries at all, though. They are very small seed cones. Some indigenous groups use juniper as medicine, and it is a diuretic, meaning that it increases your production of urine. Don't just go making juniper tea, though. There can be some negative side effects. The trail leads away from Gut Lake and then turns to head back to the starting point. On the way back, you'll see a marsh and a pond, as well as some lovely tall eastern white pines. Here is a map of Grundy Lake Provincial Park. As you can see, there are lots of camping areas and several lakes with boat launches and beaches. The Gut Lake Trail is down here. The parking is here, all around this loop road. This is where the cliffs are that people were jumping off into the deep water. You can access the cliff jumping area from this trail here. This backcountry map will allow us to see the whole Gut Lake Trail. It is a fairly flat 2.5 kilometer loop. It's not a difficult trail, but there are a lot of roots and rocks, as well as some small hills.